takes. My name is Dante, and today we got a podcast Tuesday once again, and some new spoilers just came out. So we got 2 new spoilers from Zendikar Rising, plus the Commander Collection Green spoilers, which also came out recently. Yeah, we're gonna review them all into one podcast. But guess what? We also have a combo of the week right at the start. So yeah, let's just get right into it. We have it is Rings of Brighthearth Basalt Monolith combo. So yeah, what this combo is, so it's a free Rings of Brighthearth is a free mana artifact. Whenever you play and activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2 and copy the ability. If you do, choose new targets for the copy. So Basalt Monolith is a free mana artifact that is so easy to break. Yes, I mean like free mana artifact doesn't untap during your untap step. Tap for free mana, untap. So how this combo works? So you tap for free mana. So yeah, turn 3 you get Basalt Monolith and the Rings of Brighthearth out. So you get, so first of all, on turn 4, like untap Basalt Monolith. So turn 1, wait turn 1, 2. Turn 3, Basalt Monolith, Rings of Brighthearth. Turn 4, untap Basalt Monolith. And turn 5, that's when it becomes funny. Tap for free mana. Free mana, untap Basalt Monolith. But you copy the ability by paying 2 mana. The second ability goes onto a stack. So the first ability resolves. So untaps. But before the second ability resolves, tap the Basalt Monolith one more time to get free mana. Then it untaps. Then you can tap Basalt Monolith one more time. So you have 4 mana floating. Free mana untap. Ability floats. Another ability pops up. You can just, so you do this. And then like, so you do this. You get the free mana tap. And like, so you have 4 mana floating in the pool. Then like in response to the second ability resolving, you just tap the Basalt Monolith. So you have 7 mana, pay 2 mana, and so basically, wait, okay, so it's so complicated to explain that even I get confused sometimes. So when you're using Rings of Brighthearth Basalt Monolith, you're always getting 1 extra mana profit, because like every time you're gonna untap, you can untap it twice for 5 mana instead of paying 6 mana, basically, and then tap for free mana. So basically, you're getting 1 free mana every time you activate this, and you can activate this as many times as you want during your turn. So you get infinite mana, and that is really great. Yeah, I've seen many people play it, and that's why Rings of Brighthearth is an expensive card. Basalt Monolith, well, not so much, but it's my new outro. So yeah, let's just heading to our number 10 card. We have Bane of Progress, 6 mana, 2/2 elemental. When to the battlefield, destroy artifacts and enchantments. Put +1 on counter and Bane of Progress for each permanent destroyed this way. I mean, these are all ranked, or like from worst to best, in my opinion. And this is from the Commander Collection Green, and this is not really that good in my opinion. It's not good. Like it's not the best. Like it is good, of course. It's played in Commander, and it's a very effective board wipe. But it does not stand a chance against either. It does not stand a chance against the other cards that are in this podcast. Yeah, and this is actually really great. Like when there's all that artifact and enchantment madness going around on all the board, just put a Bane of Progress and do a reset. So basically gets rid of all the artifacts and enchantments. It grows immensely large, and yeah, you just play it out simply. Yeah. So yeah, that's really great. Now let's just go into our simple number 9. We have Nahiri, Higher of the Ancients, or Heir of the Ancients. I don't know. Is it Higher or Heir? I never know how to pronounce these cards. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you pronounce it one way, sometimes you pronounce it the other way. I just don't know. I just need help from an I just need help from MTG staff to actually know how to pronounce all these cards. Well, yeah. It 4 mana, 4 loyalty, legendary planeswalker Nahiri. +1. Create a 1/1 core warrior token. You may attach an equipment you control to it. Oh, that's kind of weird. It does not create ally cores. Like, it should be core ally and not like core warrior. I mean, of course there's going to be allies in this set, but maybe Nahiri is not actually part of the allies. There's going to be allies in the Eldrazi, in Zendikar Rising. That's what we know. Probably some warp stuff. I don't know. -2. Look at top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a warrior or equipment card from among them, put in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. -3. Deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to twice the number of equipment you control. So this is great for a Najeela commander deck because that's warrior tribal. You just need to put a bit of equipment into it. I mean, yeah. But I mean, the +1, it's good. You create a token and you get to attach an equipment for free. But guess who do you have to attach equipment to? The token. You do not have a choice on where to attach it. You have to actually attach it to the token. Also, if it was from the hand, it would be like, yes, this is actually good. But no, this is from the battlefield. Like, come on, the only equipment that's worth cheating in, the equipped cost, is actually Argentum armor. That's the only thing that's really worth it. Because like it equips for 6 mana. I think that's the most expensive. I don't know. There might be a higher equip cost than 6, but who knows? Even if there isn't a higher equipment cost right now, then there might be in the future because who knows? You can be watching this podcast right now live, or you can be watching it in many months or years into the future. But yeah, this is like, and this is, so yeah, that's like, so yeah, that's really great. And like, and Nahiri is like really, it's a really, like, it's not too good. Like, you have to actually have cards to synergize. You have to have a warrior tribal or or equipment tribal. And then for the -3, it's just a removal. It doesn't even gain you life. Like, so yeah, and it's only to creatures or planeswalker, not to players. And like, it's not good. It's one of those bad mythic planeswalkers like Kalitz. I think it's probably one of the worst mythic planeswalkers, honestly. But it does actually outrank Bane of Progress. No. Also, this is from the new Zendikar Rising. So yeah, I mean and all those block sets, those expansion sets, only have like three mythic planeswalkers in the main set, and then like 2 mythic planeswalkers from the planeswalker decks, and yeah, and I think that's probably one of like the 3 slots wasted. It's kind of like Kalitz from Pharaoh's Beyond Death, only either better or worse. I think it's better because it creates 2 tokens at least, and like, yeah, I think every set might have like one 2 good planeswalkers and 1 not so good planeswalker, and like, and yeah, and like, not saying bad necessarily, but they're not as good as it's not good for the meta. Like, I mean, and since it's like Zendikar Rising that's coming soon, and this is a Zendikar Rising spoiler, I would like to present to you. There is one Eldrazi Skian or Sile. I don't know how you even pronounce these things. I think it's Skian, hiding in one of those cards. No, it's just Eldrazi Spawn. Sorry, wait. There's one Eldrazi Spawn hiding in this podcast, and then if you find it, then just comment the timestamp saying that you found it, and yeah, you just need to observe around you just need to observe around the podcast. You see where it is, and then when you find it, just type in the live chat or in the stream chat or in the comment sections with a timestamp. Yeah, and there we go. That's our number 9. Yeah, let's just go into the golden number 8. Oh wait, I mean, like, what golden number 8? Or let's actually explain this card a bit more. Like, I mean the +1, like, it's not too good. Like, -2, you actually have to use warriors equipment, and -3, it costs you a bit of loyalty to actually deal a good amount of damage onto a creature, but you need equipment for that to work. Like, and you need to, like, and it's, you just need a good amount of equipment to actually kill something. So yeah, Nahiri, not too good. Let's just go into our number 8, golden 8. We have Seedborn Muse. Yes, it's back. 5 mana, 2/4 spirit. Untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. So yeah, this is a really good card because you basically share, like, each opponent shares the untap step with you. Basically, that's basically the card, because, like, unlike you untap, like, you untap on your turn and you untap on their turn as well. I can't understand why Seedborn Muse is not banned in Commander, but Prophet of Kruphitz, which honestly I think it's kind of worse, is banned in Commander. Like, Seedborn Muse untaps everything. Prophet of Kruphitz, I think it only untaps lands, and I think it untaps creatures as well. I don't know. But still, I mean, well, Prophet of Kruphitz allows you to flash creatures, but I mean, it's not too good. Like, I mean, you can all creatures and lands, yeah, and you can cast creatures with flash. I mean, it's, of course, it takes 2 cards, I know, yes, but it can actually overpower Prophet of Kruphitz if you use Vidalcan Orrery or Leyline of Anticipation. So you have turn 0, Leyline of Anticipation. Wait turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 5, you get the Seedborn Muse, and now you can just cast everything at higher rates, because, like, you untap on their turn, you just flash anything. Untap on their turn, flash anything. Like, there's going to be 3 other players in that Commander pod, I guess. So you're just gonna increase that cast rate by 4, actually. Like, and yeah, and that's good. Yeah, that is a really, really good card. Let's just go into the great simple number 7, and we have Yep, it's back, and it is still the same. I mean, like, yeah, it's back, and it is a 2-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your draw step, you can choose to draw 2 additional cards, but you do choose 2 cards in your hand that you've drawn this turn, which includes cards that you've drawn on your upkeep, the normal card you draw on your draw step, and then for each of those cards you have to pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. So I mean, basically, drawing, in fact, like lets you like ponder before drawing, yeah, on your draw step, yeah, because like when you draw, you can draw 2 more, and then you pick which one to keep. I mean, and then the other 2 just go on top, unless you want to play it risky, and you can pay 4 life for each additional card you'd like to take. Like if you can take 2, that's 4 life. Take all of them, take 8 life. But many people, rarely do you have to take all of them. Many people usually only take 1. Some things take 2, but take all, it's not too effective. It's gonna cost you a lot of life. Yeah. And then everyone in the pod will just start striking you because you've gone weak. I mean, I think it is legacy legal, or at least it was. And if it is legacy legal, then you don't pay the life at all, because you get less life and there's 1 opponent you have to deal with. Yeah. And like, it's just so good, you know. And it's legal in legacy, yeah, but it's not played as much because I mean, it's not too effective. Like, it's not too effective. Like, ponder each of your draw steps, and also paying the life is, you're just gonna die in legacy. Like, by paying the life, yeah, it's gonna make you too weak. Let's just move into our number 6 card. We have Jace Mirror Mage. It is a 3-mana 4 loyalty legendary planeswalker. Jace, kicker for 2, and if you kicked him, create a token that's a copy of Jace Mirror Mage, except it's not legendary and has a loyalty of 1. +1 to scry 2, and 0 to draw a card and reveal it. Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to that card's converted mana cost from Jace Mirror Mage. So basically, it's really cool. I mean, like, it's a 3-mana 4 loyalty planeswalker, but instead you can pay 5 mana for 2 planeswalkers, a 4 loyalty and a 1 loyalty, which each have +1 to scry 2, which is not that bad. I mean, Jace the Mind Sculptor, of course it's better, yes. But I mean, +2 is to Fate Seal or Scry. They scry from your library or Fate Seal from the enemy library, yeah. Or 0 to draw a card, reveal it, and Jace takes the amount of damage to the mana cost, yeah. I mean, I think this can combo with the Wanderer. Like, the 0 ability can combo with the Wanderer, because it will prevent the damage, and literally, like, oh yes, it will actually just prevent the damage dealt to Jace Mirror Mage. So yeah. Oh no, wait, no, it doesn't deal damage. Never mind. Sorry, I thought it dealt damage to itself. It's not like, I think there's this Sarkhan that dealt damage to itself. I mean, it's similar. It's not like Sarkhan or like Garruk. I mean, there's a Garruk that makes the creature deal damage back to Garruk, because there's this Garruk that can transform, which has like like 0 loyalty to create a 2/2 wolf. 0 loyalty. Garrick fights another creature, as if it was fights another creature, as if it had a power of 3, because like it deals 3 damage to a creature. That creature deals damage to its power back to Garrick, and then Garrick has a trigger ability where like whenever it goes to 2 loyalty or less, you can transform Garrick. Yeah, that's just not as playing the other side. But I mean, like Jace Mermaid is kind of similar to those cards, except it does not receive damage because it removes loyalties. Yeah, it is just I mean, it's better than Nahiri in this set. Yeah, but it's not too good as a Jace. I mean, like, let's just go in to that number 5 card, which is Omnath, Locus of Mana. Yes, it's back. 3 mana, 1/1 legendary elemental. You don't lose unspent mana as steps and phases end. Omnath, Locus of Mana, gets +1/+1 for each unspent green mana you have. I mean, this is kind of like Crewfits in a way, because like, I mean, Omnath, Locus of Mana, like this is the original Omnath. We had Omnath, Locus of Mana, Omnath, Locus of Rage. I mean, like I have an Omnath Locus of Rage deck, and it runs Omnath Locus of Mana in there. I think that was like my first commander deck, I think. And now my mum uses it. So yeah, and then there's Omnath Locus of the Royal, and there's gonna be a new Omnath in the set. People rumor it's gonna have 4 colors, or are making memes about it. But yeah, who knows what's gonna happen to the next Omnath? Is it gonna be 4 colors, or is it gonna be like 3 colors, 2 colors, 1 color? Maybe it's gonna be red only Omnath, blue only Omnath, red and blue Omnath, green and blue Omnath, or we just get an extra color onto Omnath. Yeah, that's just gonna be very funny. Like Omnath, but then it's also white, or Omnath black. I don't know, white Omnath or black Omnath. I mean, of course, it's gonna have the temporary colors, but as the additional color should be white or black. Just comment down below or type in the chat. And yeah, what would be better? What would be funnier? And yeah, I'm just always up for rating, like reviews of special cards. And yeah, also you can recommend me any combo in the comments or in the chat to include into a future video. So yeah, yeah. And then if you do recommend a combo, and I do actually end up putting it in the channel, if you wish, I can just screenshot the comment and put it onto the video. And yeah, so just if you want, just like and subscribe, follow, and comment me any combo you want me to show in the channel. Let's just go into our number 4, and we have Frailies Land Fury. Yup, Frailies is back from Commander 2014. She's a 5 mana free loaded legendary planeswalker. Frailies +2, create a Llanowar elf. Basically, create a Llanowar elf. basically. I mean, or Elvish Mystic or Finhorn Elf, whatever you want to call it, because these three are just all the same. It just basically creates a 1/1 Elf Druid with tap for green. Yeah. -2, Naturalize. So you destroy our artifact or enchantment. -6, you just draw a card for each green creature you control. So then it can get you a good amount of cards. If you're that kind of player who plays like Yi-San or like CDH decks to set up the board, draw so many cards, and then just play it all out and just do so infinitely. Do Crater Hoof Behemoth, yeah, and also can be your commander. So yeah, I mean like this, since Frailies can be your commander, this can enable green CDH strats much easier, yeah, and it is just very good, yeah, and it's very effective. That's actually the only Frailies Planeswalker that is currently in the game right now. And yeah, and that's for the commander set. Let's just go into our golden number 3. We have Worldly Tutor. 1 mana instant. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, shuffle your library, then put it on top. And this is really great because it's a tutor. It basically like tutors are really good, like, and it's instant speed, so like you can do it right at the end of the last opponent's turn, and it gets you anything, like any creature you want, and then you show it. Who cares about that? But then you get it on your hand next turn, kind of like Mystical Tutor, which is part of the same cycle, like to get yourself an instant or sorcery, reveal it, shuffle it out, and put the card on top of it. And blue, a dread, you have a card that's Gamble, where you can search your library for any card, put in your hand, discard a card at random, and shuffle your library. So yeah, basically, and they're all instant speed, 1 mana to get you cards, and it's so good. I mean, like with Gamble puts it in your hand. That's the only thing special about this cycle. The only anomaly in this cycle, but the other ones is like Worldly. They put on the top, like Worldly Tutor searches for creatures. Enlightenment Tutor searches for artifacts and enchantments. Mystical Tutor for instant sorceries, and Vampiric Tutor for anything but you lose 2 life. Yeah, that's the only catch with Vampiric Tutor. Like you can get anything, yes, anything you want, but you lose 2 life. Yeah, and of course some of those cards have like weakened versions. Like Worldly Tutor had a weakened version called Sylvan Tutor at sorcery speed, and Vampiric Tutor had Imperial Seal at sorcery speed. Yeah, I'm not sure if the other ones had weakened versions, but yeah, there. That is the number 3. Now let's just go into the number 2 card, and we have the Command Tower. It is a land. Tap for 1 mana of any card in your commander's color identity. Something tells me, I mean, this is Commander Collection Green, but I think the rest of the year, or maybe in the future series, we're going to have more Commander Collections for more colors. And I think all of them will have a Command Tower. I mean, the only thing special about this, like, is that it has green in the art. I mean, the other ones might have, like, different colors if they ever do exist. And, of course, Command Tower is always playable in your Commander deck. Like, you're playing any multicolor Commander deck, always play Command Tower. Because it is so good. It's a untapped dual land for any like which literally like well not dual like any color in your commander deck. So that's basically anything you can spend a mana to cast anything in your deck basically for like in the command tower. And that's good. That is very good, very good. And like if you're playing monocolor or anti-color, like basically playing like decks without any colors, then don't run the command tower because it's better to run the basic land instead. And but if it's a dual color, tricolor, or more than that, run the command tower because it's the best land in commander and brawl. I'm not sure if it works in Oathbreaker. I don't know. I haven't played Oathbreaker in such a long time, and like ever since the Oathbreaker format like died out, I stopped playing it, and like everyone thought it was gonna be like, hey, that's a really cool format, but then it died out. Like what happened for Brawl? I mean, like well, Brawl returned. Oathbreaker did not. I mean, like well, Brawl returned on like, and it was added on MTG Arena, but I mean, it returned, but then again it died instantly because no one cared about it. And now they actually like, and that's why Wizards of the Coast stopped making brawl decks in Ikoria. Like once they reached Ikoria, they stopped making brawl decks because I mean like, hey, brawl is back, and then like all the players and brawl is back. We're gonna make a brawl deck in every set, and like starting from front of Eldraine, and like once they reach like, and Theros was like the last one, and when it reached Ikoria, I think they even reached Theros. I'm not sure. I can't remember if there was a Theros Planeswalker deck, brawl deck event or not. And then if it didn't had a Planeswalker deck, then it was like Theros. If it did have a brawl deck, then it was Ikoria when they stopped, and like they're like, oh, you still aren't interested. Fine, we're canceling this format. I mean, we'll not really cancel this format because it still exists in MTG Arena. It's people just play it for. I mean, some people just play it just for fun. I mean, some players play the workshop, the brawl workshops and stuff like that events just for the free rewards and like yeah. But still, any more than that, like multiplayer brawl is not. It's not a thing because it's a dead format like a multiplayer brawl. Because in MTG Arena you can only play 1v1 brawl. I mean, they're planning I think they're planning on making it into multiplayer, and if not, then I just request Wizards to make a multiplayer brawl format, and then I'll actually be interested. I mean, they're making historic brawl and all that stuff, but I mean, who cares? What I want is a modern brawl, and then I can make myself a cool modern brawl deck. Like it's like brawl is kind of like a standard format. Like it's kind of like a commander. It's like basically commander or singleton combined with standard because it's only the standard cards, but then like MTG Arena introduced historic brawl, which is all the historic cards and all that soup, and so this means I think you can make a brawl with basically any format. I think you can make with the new Commander Legends coming out, you can now officially make a Pauper Brawl deck. Yes, Pauper Brawl deck. Because if you want to find out what common legend is appearing now in new Commander Legends, like Commander Legends will introduce a common legendary creature. If you want to find out what it is, just watch my previous podcast, and yeah, and so yeah, who knows what's gonna happen to Brawl, and like of course, Commander's gonna outlive every format. Pioneer is still a thing, but it's kind of dying. I mean, like in Europe, they still play Pioneer, but In other places, I mean, like in my local game store, it's kind of dying. Yeah. Let's just go into the final card. The number one we have. And we did it. It is the Great Soul Ring. 1-mana artifact. Tap for 2 mana. Yes. And that's basically the card. You guys probably all know what Soul Ring does. And it's the best. It's a must-have for every commander deck you own. You have to run Soul Ring inside it. You just Soul Ring. If you have it, then play it in Commander. That's like basically. That's also the only format where you can actually play Soul Ring, because it's banned in Legacy and restricted in Vintage. So just run in your Commander deck. It's gonna be so good. Like it's in every single Commander product you see. Then in every single Commander product you see, you're gonna there's always like a Soul Ring and there's always Soul Ring and Command Tower inside it, like, because like it's all like, and like there's no Command Tower in the Commander 2014 ones because they're monocolor. But I mean, Command Tower and Soul Ring is gonna be showing up in all of those. Soul Ring shows up in everything, yeah. Just so that means you just have to play in every format. It's instant stonks. Yeah, it's 1-mana artifact for tap for 2 mana. It instantly gives you 1 extra mana to use in the turn, and it's a 2 mana. It's like it ramps you an extra 2 mana, so you become 2 turns ahead from everyone. It's so good. There's many like different cards that are like weaker versions of Soul Ring. But I mean, Soul Ring it's the GOAT, greatest of all time. Yep, greatest of all time commander card alongside Command Tower. Yup. That is it. That is basically the best card. Thanks for watching. And like also if you want to put any combos or podcast suggestions for me to do, just comment them or just type them in the chat, and then I will review them, and then I can just play, and I can just put in the podcast if I wish, and like, or in any video. Yeah, that's, and then if you want to, then I can pin this comment into the video, and yeah, and that is it for the podcast. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe, like, follow, share with friends, stay tuned to our next videos, streams, and podcasts. So podcasts will be live every Tuesday. So stay tuned, they're going to be live at 6 p.m. CET. So check that location in your local time zone. So, which is CET is Central European Time. So it's just check it in your time zone, and then adjust your calendar onto every Tuesday for that timing. If you want to just want to watch my podcast, or you can simply just subscribe with notifications on if you don't want to miss out on any videos or podcasts, instead of actually marking it on your calendar. That would be nice. Yes. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.